Hi, I'm Henry Williams, and this is a 2002 Mercedes S430. If you know anything about the Mercedes brand, everything is done with quality. Now, while this car is just about 16 years old, it still retains most of the features that it had when it was new. Now, there is an airbag light on, for what reason I don't know, and the ABS light is on. It probably is going to need a set of brakes. But other than that, this car is in really good condition. It's got about 145,000 miles on it. It's a 4.3 liter V8 engine. So what does that mean? That means it puts out about 275 horsepower. Now, that was new, so it's probably at 240 or so now, but the car goes. When you step on that pedal, you feel that it's a V8. It doesn't feel like it's a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder straining to be a V8. It feels like a real V8. You get up to about 4,000 RPM and you start to hear the engine really go at it. So let's talk a little bit more about the car. I bought this car in September in El Centro, and I had some ideas for using it to teach people who are bodyguards how to protect their clients. So we had to use a big car. Well, that didn't pan out. So now I've got this humongous car and I don't have a real reason to use it. So I'm putting it up for sale. It's $2,900. It has automatic dimming lights. When you come in, when you open the car door and close the door, they come on and they go off real nicely. The previous owner put in LED lights, so it's really bright in there. It is extremely spacious, this car. It has a lot of room in the back seat. If you are 6'5", 6'6", I bet even to venture 7 feet tall, you will not be cramped in the back of this car. It is extremely roomy. The other things about this car, it's got the classic Mercedes symbol in the front. Everybody knows it's a Mercedes. It's got really nice chrome wheels. The back windows are tinted, the front ones aren't. Now, the tint is getting a little old. I would say it's time to replace it or leave it as it is, as well as some of the faded paint. It just happens to be from the sun. You can probably get the whole car sprayed for less than $750 and get it done in black. It'll look really nice with the chrome accents, especially right here, the chrome. The wheels are full chrome. The tires are in really good shape. The car is fully titled, clean title, registered, insured. So give us a call at 602-781-7454 if you want to know more about this black 2002 S430. The signals work, the horn works, the wipers work, the fluid doesn't for some reason. And other things about the car, let's see. Oh, you can automatic shift, by letting the computer do it, or you can put it to the left and you can take it through its 4 speeds. The basis for that is if you want to get more acceleration out of each gear, you would manually shift it, and it shifts perfectly fine, perfectly smooth. The lights all work, the reverse lights. The AC works great, and so does the heat. One of the vents on the left passenger, driver's side, it stays hot for some reason. I mean, if it's cool out, it'll stay cool, but it gets hot. So you can put something over it, not sure. But the center console and the right console of the vents blow cold air when you put the AC on. It does not have a stereo system. The stereo is in there, but the amp is not working. So when you have a situation like that, you can either replace the stereo with an entirely different double DIN stereo, or you can go and find the amp and try to hook the wires in. What I did was I took some computer speakers and I used the cigarette lighter plug to power it, and I just ran a mini cord into my phone or tablet, whatever I want to use to listen to. So let's take this guy for a ride and let's talk more inside the car. So like I said, it has air conditioning, heat, power tilt for the wheel, power telescopic for the wheel. The display is bright and clear. Self-dimming mirror. You can use the home link for the garage opener feature. It's a very smooth driving car. One touch windows. You hit the button one time, they go down. Hit the button one time. All 4 windows do that. The mirrors are heated and they also fold in. So if you're parking in a tight space and you don't want anybody to hit your mirrors, all you have to do is just fold them in. The car does not skip a beat on acceleration, handling. For 16 years, that's not bad. Brakes are firm. Tires are in really good shape. No spots on them or anything like that. Has a digital temperature gauge, tells you what the temperature outside is. A lot of new cars have that. This car had a lot of features that new cars are just getting now. The display that tells you every single thing. You can cycle through it with the buttons on the steering column. When you get your stereo working, you can also change the stations, the volume, access the CD player, all that kind of stuff. It's got a on-screen navigation, but it's an old-style navigation. It really is quite old. It used a disc to tell the car, you know, what state it was in, and then you would use that disc to determine where you were going and then type in. It's a very complicated system. It's better to just use your navigation system. As you can see, the car idles nicely. So I don't think there's a car that drives better for sale for the price that we have here. Okay, we're gonna make a nice little cul-de-sac turn. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall down. $145,483 miles on it. I've done about 1,638 miles myself.